Welcome to Racing for Real. I'm Lost John 300, and today we are looking at how to watch any form of motorsport for free. I know a lot of people want to watch races and things on channels that are difficult to get to, and you have to wait a long time for the highlights to get to that. So here's to watch any form of motorsport live for free. First thing you're going to need to do is open up your internet browser, type in the link, type in Kodi.tv downloads. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's going to come up with a load of options depending on your operating system. You can pretty much get this on any form of computer or phone or Android based box thing or anything going. And the only thing you can't get it on is iOS without having it jailbroken. However, later on I'll show you how you actually can do that, because it's a little bit more complicated, but that is possible to do if you have the right equipment. So I'll show you that later. Now, first thing, I'm on a Mac here, so I'd install this here. So you just click that to install it. It'll download it. Just open it up, and then install it from there. And then later on that'll come up and it'll go straight into your applications. Here it is, and this is Kodi. So I've opened Kodi now. There we go, straight into it. Now it'll probably take you a little while to load it the first time, and what Kodi is basically it's sort of like its own operating system, and it basically puts you straight into direct video sources from the internet, so you don't have to like find things on the internet, worry about them not working, because they're really well hidden, and you should be fine. They hardly ever break, these links, and also it takes you straight to them. You don't have to watch any form of adverts or advertising to start off with. Okay, so the first thing to do is go into File Manager, and we're going to actually get a source from the internet to download from. Now Kodi's got its own source for downloading applications onto it, which are just like destinations for files from the for web pages from the internet, really. But basically, here the main one you're going to need is Fusion. Now the way to get Fusion is you go into Add Source, which is here. So if we go into that, it's easier to use a keyboard with this, really. Then you go into here, and you've got, once you go into you go in where it says none, and you've got to type in the exact thing, which I'll show you here. You go in, click on Fusion, it'll show you to it. So initially this Fusion won't be here, and as you can see it says here http://fusion.tv addons.ag. If you type that in to that, go back again, type that into that box there, so you click on the box, type in what I've just said. So that was, I can't even remember what it was, but again I'll show that in the description. You type that in, give it a name, so call it Fusion, and that'll show up on there. And then that's that bit done. That'll do instantly. You don't have to do anything there. Then you come out of this, and you stay in Systems under, and you go to Settings, Add-ons, and you go Install from Zip File. Now this will allow you to get to Fusion right here, which is the repository that we just set up. So in here you've got a few different options. So you go XBMC, which is the old name for Kodi repos. Now if you go to English, you can get something like Exodus, which won't show any motorsport related things. It just show you old movies and films and TV shows and current TV shows. Anything that's out, you know, it'll be on there. So that's a good one to have to start off with. If we go back a second, if you go into international, the one we actually want down here for some reason is called Pakistani Repository Shani 2.9 zip. Now you click on that. I've already got this on here. Oh, it's doing it again annoyingly. Okay, so I shouldn't have done that, but you should. And then you install from repository. Now, I still only got it once, that's okay. So there we go, that's the repository I've just downloaded. If you go into that, go onto video add-ons, and the one you want, which I've got enabled here, is Zems TV. If you get Zems TV, oh, gone back too far. And where are we here? The other one you want to go to, so if we go into install from zip file again, go into Fusion, the other one you want is in it, and that's it's in English, and it's somewhere down here. It's called something. It'll be repository Metal Kettle. And if you get to that, there it is. Repository Metal Kettle 1.17 or whatever it says. So if you get that as well, and then you go back, install from repository, and then you got Metal Kettle add-on repository, go into that, video add-ons, and down here somewhere is there it is, UK Turks playlist. So you click on that, and that'll add that to your video, what they call video add-ons. Now, if you come right back out of it, go into video add-ons. I've actually made a short link to it here, but for you guys, it'll should come up here. So, video add-ons, UK Turks playlist. And you can go sports. And then it gives you a load of options. So if you go Sky Sports Formula 1, for example. Now on this one, links don't always work. That's why we need the other one. But that's yeah, that's Jensen Button talking about stuff. So if we come out to that a second.
You need to give me a drive. It was a mutual thing, and I needed to be shown.
So you can do music there. Another one here, which I've got on the short link. So go into Zems TV. Now this is a little bit harder to get to, but you need to go to Sports, Uni TV Sports. Now this takes forever to load because it's got hundreds of different possible channels on, which basically are the same thing, as it turns out. So when this eventually loads up, because there's about 100 of them, if you search on the internet, you can find out how to install add-ons for pretty much anything. Cut this bit. Here we go. We're here. Took about a minute to load that, but we're here. Then we just got to scroll all the way down. For example, if you want to watch, don't know what's on BT Sports 2, for example, that's an option on the other one.
And Mark Webber gets back aboard.
I was wondering who had the
perfect
replays
timing
of this.
by the second of the Audi stops.
That's Kodi then for the Mac. I'll show you later how you can get it for iOS devices. But yeah, I mean that's how you can watch motorsport. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.